Today's horoscope, Aries September 2nd, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There is a wonderful planetary aspect occurring that will help you to figure out how you really want the next year to go. If you need to make improvements on your health regimen, use this transit as a turning point. Take a good look at your health practices. Don't be satisfied with merely stepping up the volume. Understand why you do what you do, and what you maybe ought to do differently. It is through understanding that we improve our aim. The vibrations of your number will be a little difficult these days. Does everything seem a little slow? You will have to go beyond your limits and let yourself be carried along by things and events. Don't try to change anything because you will just waste your time. Take some personal initiative, but not too much. Renew your horizons and interest yourself in other domains without necessarily trying to change the world. A day before Pluto retrogrades back into your career sector, and with the Sun adjusting to being alone in your work sector after Venus left 2 days ago, today offers a chance to pause. With Uranus also turning retrograde in your income sector tomorrow, and Mercury on his way back to your work sector in direct motion, the entire dynamics of this financial and professional year are changing. The Moon's presence in a playful and creative part of your chart during Mercury's first weekend in direct motion provides the encouragement you need to momentarily set aside work concerns. With Mercury spending his first weekend in your romantic sector, Venus her first in your relationship sector, and Mars his last in your communication sector, the love, communication, and relationship gods are going to be busy. This brings you to a significant turning point on the romantic and relationship fronts and the year itself, with both becoming a lot more important. Your impeccable style and undeniable radiance are pulling in recognition from admirers, anonymous and otherwise. Coupled with your supreme agility at flirting, you just can't go wrong in romance today. Love and romance are on your mind. You're in the mood to flirt and are able to make the most of your attractive appeal. Smile, establishing eye contact. You aren't afraid to give compliments. You find out who's on your wavelength and discover whether or not your meeting has the promise you long for and desire. Today's energy should be positive for you. You might be looking on the bright side of life instead of worrying about things that are beyond your control. This attitude is the spiritual art of detachment, where you surrender your fate to the universe and let go of trying to manipulate things. You may find that this approach to life is something that you want to cultivate, since it lowers blood pressure and puts a smile on your face. On this day, getting caught up in self-pity is something you may have to resist. As fun-loving and lighthearted as you usually are, this is something you can fall prey to more than you might realize. When things don't go your way, it can hit you hard, and you need to develop sound coping skills. Talk with someone, get out and do something, and coach yourself to think positively and move forward. Choose ways that will keep you optimistic and looking ahead to the future. As Mercury spends his first full day in your work sector, the thing that this smart and intellectually savvy planet has on his side is time. Having rushed through a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart in just 15 days, Mercury has the brakes on and is not only here for the next 3 weeks but will stay on until the Sun returns. This is buying you time to explore your options and the doors open to work and job matters for the first time this year without having to overthink things. The Moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday was always going to leave you feeling more emotionally engaged while at the same time taking the pressure off you and your relationships. While this was an ordinary monthly visit and nothing has changed, that won't always be the case, with communication and relationship developments ahead that make it important to hold on to the messages of the last few days. Daily Planetary Overview. Get ready to feel the winds of change as Uranus stations retrograde in Taurus, bringing a funky and unpredictable vibe to the forefront. This retrograde isn't just about external shifts a euro, it's a call for an internal revolution, a time to reflect and reassess. What's even more intriguing is that this energy is amplified by Pluto also moving retrograde as it re-enters Capricorn. When two powerful planets like these hit rewind at the same time, it's an invitation to slow down, ground yourself, and find stability amidst the cosmic chaos. Have you ever felt like life was pulling you in so many different directions that you forgot to just be where you are? This retrograde season is a reminder to center yourself, to be present where your feet are planted instead of getting tangled up in the what-ifs of the past or the uncertainties of the future. This is the perfect time to reconnect with yourself and rediscover the simple joys that come from living in the moment. There's something deeply grounding about being fully present, and it allows you to navigate the shifts with a sense of calm and purpose. Have you ever noticed how your perspective changes when you take a step back and breathe, letting go of the need to control everything? That's the kind of energy you're encouraged to embrace right now. It's about trusting that even in the midst of change, you have the power to stay rooted and strong. One of the gifts of this retrograde season is your ability to connect with others in meaningful ways. People admire your conversational skills, and your talent for bringing people together is shining even brighter. Have you ever played matchmaker between friends, introducing people you just knew would click? Today, your intuition about who fits well together is spot on, and others are drawn to your resourcefulness and ability to create harmony. Don't be surprised if a casual encounter turns into something more significant, whether that's a deepening friendship, a new romance, or an exciting collaboration. You're in a sweet spot right now, where your efforts feel effortless, and your interactions bring you genuine joy and satisfaction. Don't be afraid to share your ideas and dreams with your closest friends and family. They're here to support you and cheer you on every step of the way. Have you ever had that feeling of excitement when the people you care about rally around your vision, encouraging you to take the leap? Now is the time to talk to them, because their encouragement will boost your confidence even more. There are changes in store, especially when it comes to your finances. It's the perfect opportunity to make your ideas known and see how others respond. You may even receive some advice that could turn out to be lucrative in the long run. But remember, it's easy to get caught up in the details, so don't let trivialities sap your inspiration. Stay focused on the bigger picture and keep your energy aligned with your goals. Have you ever noticed how getting bogged down in the small stuff can cloud your vision? This is your reminder to stay above it and keep your eyes on the prize. When it comes to your personal relationships, remember that you don't have to fight every battle or create unnecessary drama. Have you ever found that avoiding awkward situations or stepping back from conflict can actually bring more peace and understanding into your life? Your apathy toward unnecessary drama shows that you're ready to be flexible and considerate toward the people close to you. By showing a little imagination and sharing your emotions, you can give your love life the boost it needs. This is a time for deepening connections and rediscovering the romance in your relationships. Your finances are also entering a positive phase. If you've been feeling stuck or worried about underachieving, things are about to change. The old obstacles that have been holding you back are falling away, and your business instincts are reawakening. Have you ever had that feeling when you suddenly realize that the path is clear and the right opportunities are within reach? That's what you can expect now. Don't hesitate when the right opportunity presents itself. You won't regret taking the next step forward. This is a time of renewal, growth, and positive change. So embrace the energy around you, trust in the process, and take those first steps toward the future you've been dreaming of. Share your thoughts, your ideas, and your goals, because the universe is listening, and it's ready to support you on your journey to success.